All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all my fellow Shangli Sims. God damn, that's a fine ass woman. Anyways, we are here today. New month, new Gacha revenue chart, and this is probably the one that people are probably anticipating the most because people want to see how Wuthering Waves are stacked up against the big two, the dominant Daddy Hoiaverse. They want to see how well they took down they fought against Daddy Hoiaverse. And I'm actually surprised on both ends. I'm surprised for both Wuthering Waves, and I'm surprised for Honkai Star and Genshin. For both sides, really. And I'll explain what I mean. I'm not gonna go through the whole list because I'm real. I don't give a fuck about any of these other games. I am curious about AFK Journey and Nikke because I've heard different things about AFK Journey. I've heard it's both good and I've heard it's both trash at the same time. I'm not gonna play it, but it is what it is. Arknights, don't give a fuck. Nikke is a game that I am very conflicted about playing because people say it's fan bait, like it's Coomer bait, because like I've seen the clips. I've seen what this game looks like, but apparently the story is like really fucking good. Like apparently, I have no clue. So it's like you have the best of both worlds. You have like ungodly jiggle physics and like an actual good story. I don't know. I'm like debating if I'm gonna play it or not, but I can't. I'm real. Zenless Zone Zero is coming out as well. I'm trying to have like all these gacha games on my fucking list. Anyways, got Dragon Ball Legends. I've heard things about it, but don't really care about it. But anyways, we're not here for these plebs. We're here for the grandstanding, the big three of the gacha game, the gacha scenery. All right, Wuthering Waves, Genshin, and Honkai Star Rail. And looking at where they hold up, I'm actually like surprised on both ends. I'll talk about the first one. So first for Wuthering Waves, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Global would be higher. Don't get me wrong, this is still fucking good. I know for a fact people are gonna look at this and like be like, oh my god, Wuthering Waves didn't beat Honkai Star and Genshin. That's insane. But it's still like the top. It's in the top four. Like it's in the top four of the most profitable gacha games in the world. It's still killing it. This game is very successful. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This game is very successful. They're killing it. They're making a lot of money. This game is doing its thing, right? I will say though, I am surprised that it's like 30 mil, well 29 mil. I thought it'd be closer to 40. Now I'll explain why. But you know what? No. It does make sense because I did think it was gonna be 40, but it does make sense because they probably lost a lot of revenue when the shop went down. They probably did lost a lot of money when the servers went down and you couldn't buy any pulls. So that definitely probably fucked them over. I don't think it fucked them. Like I don't think it was like a $10 million loss, but I do think it affected their sales quite a lot. But even still, looking at it now, this game it did do its thing. Like Wuthering Waves Global did better than Genshin Global. That's saying something. That is saying something. The global market for Wuthering Waves did better than global market for Genshin Impact. That's insane. Right? Now we go to Honkai Star. Let's look at Honkai Star. Right, the Chinese market. Right? Where's Honkai Star Global? Honkai Star Global is right here. So Honkai Star Global lost 4 mil, and that's shocking because what were the banners for May? It was Boot Hill and Firefly, no? Yeah, it was Boot Hill and Firefly. So no, actually no, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, no. Because I know Boot Hill probably didn't sell that much because as cool as Boot Hill is, he's still Hunt. I didn't pull for Boot Hill. Like Hunt is it's in a very bad spot. Nobody's gonna pull for Hunt characters. Like the only people who pull for Boot Hill are people who really, really enjoy the character. But I would have thought Firefly would have destroyed the banner. Like I thought Firefly was gonna sell buckets. Like I'm not kidding. Like Firefly is the designated girlfriend of this game. She is the Ayaka of this game. She is the main waifu of this game. Firefly is the girlfriend that people wish they could have. So I'm genuinely shocked that they actually lost money this month. Lost money. It's still 32 million, but it's just shocking. I actually thought it would kill it. But we go to CN. We go to CN. It did $5 million more. So I guess it kind of breaks even, but that's still very surprising. I thought this would be closer to like 45 mil. I mean, maybe I'm just shooting for the stars, but I thought this would be closer to 45 mil. And we go to Genshin, right? Let's look at the global first. So global made made more by 5 mil. So they made 28 mil for June. Now I won't lie, that's shocking to me because Chlorand did not sell. I know for a fact Chlorand did not. What was the banner before Chlorand? It was Nuvula and okay, never mind. Yeah, no. I can see it was Nuvula and Kazuha. So I can see I genuinely believe majority of this 28 mil was Nuvula and Kazuha because there was not that much hype for Chlorand. I'm gonna be real. I didn't see anybody hype up for Chlorand. I maybe saw maybe a few Gacha creators. May have saw a few posts, but there was not that much hype for Chlorand. Nobody was really. I know for a fact people were probably saving for her, but I just don't like. Chlorand was not in Arlecchino. That's all I'm saying. Like I did not see that much hype for Chlorand, and also did not help that her story quest fucking sucked. Right, and it sucks because I got Chlorand. I got her. I won't lie. I dropped the 20 to guarantee her. Because it was right there, so I dropped to 20. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped to 20. But I got her, and I won't lie, she is probably the funnest DPS the game that Genshin has released in for me in the last 2 years. Like I'm not kidding. I actually have a grand old time using Chlorand. I love her playstyle, and that's why it sucks. Because one, her story quest was fucking dog shit. That was the worst story quest I've played since Nilus. It was horrid. It took me a week to play her story quest because I would play it 10 minutes at a time because I just couldn't force myself to play it. Oh my god, you listen to her backstory and she's supposed to be a duelist in the morning, in the day, then a monster hunter at night. She's she fades in her existence so nobody knows who she is. She's like fucking Batman, just not a billionaire. And then her story quest was just us LARPing. It was so bad. I hated it. But it is what it is. That's just my personal gripes. But the point is, Global made 28 mil, which in turn was 5 mil more than May. What was in May? Was May Chiori? Because if May was Chiori, that would explain why. I don't even remember what was in May. That's how much I repressed this game. That's how much I repressed Genshin Impact. You know I still play it to this day and I still love Genshin Impact. I won't lie to you. I repressed all of 4.5. No. May. No, because Arlecchino was after that, so it's definitely not that. So then it's definitely not Chiori. Then what the fuck was May? I am blanking out. What the fuck was in May? I can't remember, but whatever it is, it didn't sell that much. Whatever it did not sell that much. But anyway, so we go to Honkai Star Rail. Now this is what's most shocking to me. I genuinely thought the Firefly banner would have sold buckets. I genuinely thought, I thought this would be closer to closer to this. I thought this would be closer to this. So that's what surprises me. But, dang. And then Wuthering Waves. I know Yinlin. I know for a fact the majority of this 29 mil is probably Yinlin. This 29 mil is 100% probably Yinlin. And honestly, it's good. I do think this is a very successful launch for Wuthering Waves. Anyone who says otherwise is they're probably sucking Daddy Hoy versus Dick. I won't lie. This is a very good launch for Wuthering Waves, obviously, and also with the competition that is Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Because you have to understand something. They went up against Firefly and what else? Bro, what was in Genshin? I swear to God, bro. I'm actually not doing this on purpose. I legitimately cannot remember what was the banner before Nuvula and Kazuha. I genuinely cannot remember. It was whatever. I guess I just played it that little. All right, but the point is, now Genshin CN. I think this just proves that the CN players they just dump crap tons of money in their favorite gacha games. And then we got Global in the next 3. So yeah, basically the point is Wuthering Waves is killing it. Genshin Global not making as much money as I thought it would, but that makes sense. You know what? No, that makes sense because we are getting closer to the end of the Fontaine arc. We're getting closer to Natlan, and depending on who's the first banner from Natlan, that banner will sell buckets. That banner, if they don't fuck it up, and do like they should not have made bro, I can't even remember his name. Linny. Oh yeah, they should not have made Linny the first banner for Fontaine. That really, he was not. He like nobody cared about him at all. Like they should not have made him the first banner. But I do think for Natlan, right? Natlan has a lot of hype. Well, actually, Natlan's kind of divided because people are hyped for the Pokemon, but at the same time, people are like, "What the fuck? It was supposed to be God of War. Why is it? Why is Natlan Pokemon?" But the point is, I think Natlan, if they choose the right character and the character is cool, people like it, that banner, because it's the first banner for Natlan, it will. I'm predicting 40 to 50 mil for Natlan. The first banner for Natlan. If it's a good character that people like, if they don't pull a Linny, I'm predicting like 40 to 50 mil. Maybe that's insane, maybe that's stupid, maybe that's delusional, who knows? But that's just what I think. So this does make sense. It's getting closer to the end, so we're getting reruns. Not that many reruns. I mean, Chlorine. Actually, no, we're not getting that many runs. Just the characters suck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what. I don't know what else went. The guys, people just aren't excited for the characters. But yes, from the looks of this chart, Wuthering Waves is killing it. They're holding their own against the giants that is Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. I think this is just irrefutable evidence. Obviously, if you're probably gonna see people just be like, they just want to hate this game for the sake of hating it. I don't know. They just loving having that Genshin fist up their ass, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, Wuthering Waves is doing well. But I'm very curious. Here's what I'm curious about: how well Jinxi and Zhongli are going to sell, because Zhongli, okay, I'm gonna real. I think Zhongli is gonna sell more than Jinxi because Zhongli is just so fucking hot. Like, do not underestimate the power of Kumers. So I think Zhongli is gonna sell way more than Jinxi, but Jinxi is also fucking broken. So Jinxi is legitimately Imbiber Lune, but sexy. That's literally what Jinxi is. So Jinxi is fucking broken, and Zhongli is fucking hot. So I do think Zhongli is gonna carry the carry the month of July for this game. But we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see until the next month to see how the games hold up. I don't remember what the next banners for Honkai Star Rail is. I know it's Jade, and then there's like the I'm not even gonna pronounce the names so I don't sound racist. But there was the two characters, Yun Li, and then that Fox dude for the Xian Show characters. Those are probably gonna be what's going to be shown for July. So I'm curious how those are gonna hold up. And then for Genshin, it's Emily. No one's excited about her. Everybody fucking hates her. So I don't know how well that one's gonna do. No one's excited for her, Emily. So yeah. So July is gonna be a very interesting month. I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see the brawl between that is the big three. Soon to be the big four because it's Zenless Zone Zero, but we don't talk about Zenless Zone Zero because apparently nobody likes that game.